You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, as we return back to Ohlone College here, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all of you again for joining us this afternoon, Ohlone family. Hello and welcome. This afternoon, this game is going to be between the Cabrillo College Seahawks and the Ohlone College Renegades. Yeah, there's no score right now, so do not be deceived. I did not clear my assets from the last stream, so there you go. 0-0 is the score, and let me just rename the visitor team to the Seahawks. All right, so let's get lineups and first analysis going. And this afternoon, if you guys are here for pitching, you are not going to be disappointed. Both teams pitching their aces this season this afternoon. Your lineup so far for the Seahawks, which is subject to change throughout the game, of course. Jack Bollinger is going to be playing in center field. Brady Chavez is at right field. Anthony is playing in shortstop. Javi Felix at third base. Ryan Matheson is at first base. Kawana Soares is at the catcher position and doing the squatting. Kinsel Plunkett is at second base and he's batting seventh. Alex Tolbert is the DH this afternoon, batting at 8, and Dominic in left field batting at 9. And the notable here for the Seattle Seahawks squad. I'm already saying Seattle Seahawks because I've been used to saying that for my entire life, so apologies. I'm going to say that a couple of times. But for this Cabrillo Seahawks squad, Brady Chavez, in my opinion, is the player to watch, as well as Kinsel Plunkett, both of whom coming in with a 301 average for Chavez and for Plunkett, 375. Slugging at 462, an on base of 536 for Plunkett. For Anthony, 406 slugging, 432 on base percentage. And the pitcher this afternoon for Ohlone College is their ace, Max Gonzalez. Through 53 innings, he has allowed only 19 runs off of 2 home runs. He's walked 5 batters and struck out 46 of them. He's carrying a 2.36 ERA, which is something that is virtually unheard of when it comes to this day and age in baseball, and has only given up 41 hits on the season. So they're hoping for another impressive performance this afternoon on the mound from Max Gonzalez. And as Jack stands in, he awaits his first pitch from Gonzalez, and it's on the outside corner for a ball. Jack's standing in at the in the left side batter's box. He's a left-handed batter, and the wind is pushing out to center field to start today's game. 59 degrees Fahrenheit here at first pitch. Max Gonzalez with his 1-0 on the ground to the right side. Barrelou plays it, throws it to first in time for the out, and that's going to be your first recorded out of the afternoon. First pitch was recorded at 2:31 p.m. And standing in now is Brady Chavez. Of course, we just brought up his impressive stats batting from the left side. And Chavez standing at 6 foot tall, 160 pounds, from Santa Cruz, and went to Santa Cruz High School. He's a sophomore. So he lines the first pitch to the left side, foul. He was right on top of that one, though. And in recent memory, we haven't had the pleasure to see Max Gonzalez play for a while here at home. He is a left-handed hitter, but a right-handed pitcher. Sophomore at 6 foot. Outside for a ball on that 0-1 delivery. Went to Milpitas, California, and lives in Milpitas, California, and went to Milpitas High School. 190 pounds as a sophomore. His 1-1 home. Outside, and it's going to be called a strike. So that was a nice breaking pitch on the outside corner there. Puts himself in the driver's seat here with 1 out here in the inning. And Brady Chavez, one of the more dangerous bats on the Seahawks squad, in the hole here. He's got to execute here on the mound. Outside for a ball on the 1-2 count to make it 2-2. As my scoreboard just disappeared because I hit one of my hotkeys on accident. My apologies. There it is. Here's your 2-2 home. And it is lined to the left side, but fouled. And now with your 2-2 count once again, Max Gonzalez awaiting his 2-2. Outside, but swung on and missed by Brady for a strikeout. And now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And here's Anthony. And we have our first looks at a right-handed batter this afternoon for the Seahawks squad. And Anthony's coming in with a .397 batting average, slugging at .406, an on-base percentage of .432. So far it's been a productive season for him at the plate as he lines this first pitch back to the screen, and it's going to be 0-1 now. Max Gonzalez not afraid to attack the zone, as that is something that we have grown to be accustomed to when watching his games. He does not dabble very much. He will go after batters and throws a lot of strikes and forces batters to make good swings. In there for strike 2, and now he's ahead 0-2 now. So that was an off-speed pitch on that 0-2, just right over the heart of the plate. And now he can really do anything here with this 0-2 count. The wind's still pushing out to center field. This ball is popped straight up. Stevie Hom says he has it, but he's waved off by Damian Stone, who makes the final out. And we are through 1.5 innings here. The score is 0-0. No hits, no runners left on. And we'll be back in exactly 1 minute after this break. Don't go anywhere yet.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return back, I would like to thank my computer for being a little bit nicer this afternoon. It was broken up until now, and it just fixed itself. So we got ourselves Takumi leading off as he takes a first pitch in there for a ball. No, I thought it was going to be a strike. It was a ball. Great eye out of Takumi. See, he's leading off here. This is the first time I'm seeing him lead off as he swings hard and misses there at his 1-0 delivery. On the mound this afternoon for the Seahawks is their ace, Ian Cohen, as he delivers his 1-1 in there for a strike. Cohen has got 56 innings pitched, has given up 21 runs, 2 home runs, 18 walks to 52 strikeouts, carrying a 2.40 ERA and allowed 40 hits as this is lined into right field for a base hit for Takumi. And Takumi continuing to stay hot here on the mound, or at home plate and hitting. So here's your Ohlone College batting order. You got Takumi as the DH, Stone playing in center field, Ibarra third base, Valdez right field, Shepard first base, Kulasi is at left field, Steinhauer doing the squatting at the 7th spot. 8th spot goes to Baraloo playing at second base, and Stevie Hom is your 9-hole hitter at shortstop. And here is Damian Stone as the wind is coming in with some ferocity now, so check your ears, headphone users. Inside and a hit him, and now we got 2 runners on. And here comes Jeter Ibarra. And Ibarra is coming into today's game with a 446 batting average, 607 slugging, on base of 504. As he takes a pitch inside that almost hits him again. And so the left side batter's box apparently is a little bit dangerous here for these left-handed batters. As Cohen has to try and get locked in here. The Seahawk ace, they definitely need him to execute against a dangerous Ohlone lineup who is looking for their 26th win in a row. Inside for a ball. Inside and low as the wind is pushing out now to about halfway to left center field. And it just keeps on whipping back and forth. So you'll hear left center field right now, and probably about 2 innings from now you'll hear right center field. Here's your 2-0. Swing and a miss from Stone.
Good cut!
As there's a police helicopter flying rather low. Not very high altitude coming in.
Let's go, bud.
That's never a good sign when there's a helicopter flying at that low of an altitude. Here's a 2-1. Both runners trying to advance, but fouled off to the left side. And the double steal does not come to pass for Ohlone College. As Ohlone College has got their 2 best base runners. And let's see if they're going to try it here with the 2-strike count. 2-2 with only 1 out here in the inning. And Takumi was going to go, but he gets turned back. And Ibarra looking for something to hit here with the 2-2 count. No outs here in the inning. 2 runners on and no out. You got Takumi at second and Stone at first base because that's fouled off to the right side. As I want it to be known real quick, everybody, unfortunately, due to prior engagements, I will not be able to do a live broadcast this Saturday for our upcoming home game, unfortunately, and I really, really wish I was able to. However, I cannot. So just keep that in mind, everybody. As Ibarra takes an inside pitch there, and it's going to make it 3-2. However, next week on Saturday, we are my family and I are planning to go to Monterey Peninsula for the road game. Now, keep that with a major grain of salt, but if all goes well, next Saturday at Monterey Peninsula will be an away broadcast for our Renegades. Double steal, but it's going to be inside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded now. And don't look now, but here comes McAnthony Valdez. One half of the home run leaders for this Ohlone College squad. The other home run leader is KW Quillisi, both of them with 6 homers on the season. Valdez with a .330 batting average, .585 slugging, and .429 on base percentage. see if I can find his additional hitting stats. The 0-0 swing and a miss there from Valdez as he's facing a right-handed pitcher. He's a right-handed batter himself. So advantage goes to the pitcher here, of course. So there's my Ohlone stat sheet. Valdez is coming in with 32 RBIs. He could possibly take the lead here if he clears the bases in RBIs as he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. The count is now 1-1. The RBI leader for the team is Jeter Ibarra at 34. So if McAnthony can clear the bases here, he will have the most RBIs on the team. Here's your 1-1 home from Cohen. Swing and a miss from Valdez as he's really trying to crush this baseball. So he took a very healthy hack there, and I imagine if he got a piece of it, that probably would have found some grass deep out there in the outfield. A 1-2 and a check back at Stone, but the ball gets past the second baseman. It hits the bag, and Takumi's going to score. Both runners advance. It is 1-0 Ohlone College. And with an RBI situation here now, 2 runners in scoring position. Ohlone already scoring a run off an error. Here's your 1-2 from Cohen. Looking for a putout. Can't find it there as it's outside and low for a ball. And Cohen so far struggling. Let's see if he can execute a good pitch here as a strikeout would do him a lot of justice here. The 2-2 on the ground, and a nice play over there at short, but he cannot corral it into his glove. He knocks it down and keeps it in front of him. A run scores on the play, and the score is 2-0, and Valdez is safe at first base. And here's Jayden Shepard. Shepard is batting in the 5 spot, batting at .267. He has a slugging of .419 and on-base percentage of .361. He's got a runner in scoring position here. The runner is Ibarra. So he takes a pitch there, and it is a no-go and low for a ball. See, check swung there. Also batting from the right side, so advantage goes to Cohen here, the pitcher. He's really a ground ball away from gaining some control here, and this is a bouncer to the left side, but well out of play. Well, in foul territory, rather. It was definitely in play. The weather just reached up to, oh, I'm looking at the wrong weather here. Let's go check the Fremont weather. Weather's at 69 degrees. This is a bunt, but it's popped up to the back and hits the screen. So now the count is going to be 1-2 now. The wind is pushing at 11 miles per hour, but the air quality index says it's perfect air quality, or at least almost perfect. Weather should dip into the 64 range by the time we are ready to start ending this game here. Swing and a miss there from Shepard. And Cohen records his first strikeout of the afternoon, but most importantly, his first out of the afternoon. Now he's just a ground ball away here. But he is facing the second half of the home run leaders here for Ohlone College. K.W. Quillisi coming in with 6 homers on the season. .329 batting average, slugging at .684, and on base of .430. I also want to say shout out to him as he was able to track me down last week on Thursday and return my textbooks that I accidentally left here. So thank you, KW. So he takes an inside pitch, and now the count is 1-0. He's batting from the left side. The 1-0 on bounces to the plate. 2-0. Cohen just doesn't really have a feel for his breaking stuff right now, and his fastball is just losing control of it here and there. He gets it back in spurts. He's definitely going to have to worry about getting some control here on his pitches. So he's got good stuff. As KW takes a strike on the outside corner. And here comes a big gust of wind now, pushing out to straightaway left. Quillisi awaits inside, and that's going to be a strike. So I thought for sure that was going to be a ball, but that's another instance where I am only the broadcast announcer and the umpire is the umpire for a reason. Here's your 2-2. The 2-2 home. And in there for strike 3 called. And Cohen has woken up here, as he's got some great command so far now, and has struck out one of the most dangerous bats on this Ohlone College roster. And here's Corey Steinhauer, who is starting in this game under the Mendoza line when it comes to batting average. 186, slugging at 286, but on-base percentage of 330. I think the 330 on-base percentage definitely makes up for the batting average. However, I know for a fact he would really love to deliver here with runners in scoring position. So he fouls this one off to the left side for a ball, or for strike 1. And that did not land in the trees. However, it could have landed in a gopher hole. Steinhauer awaits his 0-1. Outside, and that's going to be called for a strike. He's calling a lot of low pitches here, so I feel like this favors the aces out there on the mound this afternoon. Now Steinhauer's got a battle here, 0-2. And here comes home. Inside, almost hit him. And Ohlone College with 2 hits. They have forced 1 error in this bottom of the first inning. And a beautiful afternoon here at Ohlone College. And next week it's supposed to be reaching over to the 90-degree zone. Outside, and that's going to be called a ball. Somebody on that Seahawks squad thought I was going to be called strike 3. There'd be something here if Cohen can work 3 strikeouts after allowing the bases to be loaded. Here's your 2-2 with 2 outs. On the ground, but fouled. And Steinhauer, you got to commend this at least. Started the count 0-2, but has so far battled and has seen 4 pitches since that 0-2 count. Here comes the 7th pitch of this at-bat. So despite the outcome, he definitely has got to be proud of himself for that. So he's proven to be a tough out. This is lined into right center field. Is it going to find some grass? Yes, it is. And Ibarra's going to score. Valdez is being waved home. Steinhauer's going to third. A 2 RBI triple for Ohlone College. And the score is 4-0. And here comes Kyle Baraloo. We're in the 8th spot here for Ohlone College in their lineup. 296 for Baraloo, 549 slugging, and 393 on base percentage. He's coming in with a runner in scoring position. Steinhauer, I believe that's his first triple of the season. It is not. It is his second triple of the season. As I believe Baraloo took a pitch on the outside corner for a ball, but the scoreboard hasn't been set yet. And I missed it, unfortunately. And I was correct. It's 1-0. And here's your 1-0 from Cohen to Baraloo. Baraloo on the ground, hard to the second baseman. He plays and ups with it. Throws it to first in time for the out. So for Ohlone College, they force one error, get 3 base hits, and score 4 of them. The score is 4-0, and we'll be back in exactly a minute for the top of the second inning.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey you, thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, else I feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what coach should I call home. I don't know if it's good, but still feeling low. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better next with the games and the with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And as we return, it's been a very interesting first inning so far. Max Gonzalez went 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning, and then Ohlone College in the bottom of the first inning put up a big inning indeed. 4 runs off of 3 hits. So if you're just joining us this afternoon, you've kind of missed a lot. Corey Steinhauer with the triple. Takumi scored on an error, and so that's pretty much your notables so far here early in this game. And standing in now is Javi Felix. He's the third baseman at batting at 239 to start. So he swings and misses hard there. Got the 0-0 from Max Gonzalez. He's got his breaking stuff working, as he always does, immaculately. There, you heard the knock. Here's your 0-1. And it is bounced to the plate for a ball. So, Felix so far was slugging at 397 on base of 380. So he's had a pretty nice season so far at the plate. Could always improve the numbers, especially that batting average, and I imagine that is the goal here moving forward for him. However, he does have 2 home runs, 16 RBIs on the season. Here's your 1-1 home. Inside for a ball. It's going to be 2-1 now. And Gonzalez awaits. Now he kicks and he deals. Swing and a miss there. And the count is now 2-2. So he's got another breaking pitch there to give him another strike. And of course we constantly talk about how Max Gonzalez is not afraid to go into the strike zone and throw some of those strikes. And today is no different. It also leaves you susceptible for when he does try and make you chase, because you're already expecting that he's going to throw in the strike zone. This one is popped straight up. Steinhauer thinks he can make a play on it, and he couldn't. It was a bit of a difficult play there. He didn't really have a beat on it. That was a bit of a weird pop-up also. The home plate umpire jumped out of the way, but it seemed everywhere he went, the ball went to him. It's like he's got a ball magnet over there inside of his cape. Here's your 2-2. Line to the right. It is well up there, but Valdez says he's under it. Didn't even have to move. There's your first recorded out of the inning. So I forgot to clear my assets again. We're in the top of the second here, not the bottom of the first. Standing in now is Ryan Matheson. He's playing at first base this afternoon. .315 batting average, slugging at .406, on-base percentage of .441. As the grand clock is going, we have just reached the 3-hour mark here at Ohlone College, the 3rd hour here in the afternoon. And as we reach 3 p.m., it's been exactly 32 minutes of total playtime here in this game. Here's your 1-0 home from Max Gonzalez. Inside again for a ball. And now you're 2-0. Gonzalez kicks and deals. Outside, and that's going to be ball 3. So Valdez. Gonzalez in a bit of a situation that I don't think he's really been in too many times this season. Down in the count, 3-0. Has to throw a strike here. And he does. So I imagine Matheson got the take sign there with the 3-0 count. So they probably want Gonzalez to throw as many pitches as possible. Now here's your 3-1. It is lined to the right side, but fouled. And Gonzalez works his way back to a 3-2. Of course, Max Gonzalez's parents in attendance, as they always are. Of course, them and the Shepards always the 2 most vigilant parents out here, as this ball is lifted to the right side and fouled. As it lands on the ramp.
What's up, Will? How you feeling, kid? Good. You look good.
And now Gonzalez here with the 3-2 as Will Jewell is getting noticed over here. He's walking for that foul ball. Line in the left, and it is caught on the hop by Stevie Hahn, doing his best Brandon Crawford impression over there at shortstop. Makes a nice jumping play for the second out. So that looks very Brandon Crawford-esque over there at shortstop by Stevie Hahn. A nice play made by him. Now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And Gonzalez will now face Kawana Soares. Kawana has so far recorded a .296 batting average as he takes a strike in there for the 0-0 delivery. .363 slugging, and of course, .352 on base percentage. He's had a very productive season so far this year, with 17 RBIs. This ball is lifted into center field for a base hit. And the Seahawks with their first base runner and their first base hit of the afternoon. And here is Kinsel Plunkett. And Plunkett has recorded a .375 batting average, .462 slugging, and .536 on base percentage. Batting in the 7th spot. And Plunkett has recorded those numbers with 56 base hits, or with 56 at-bats, rather, as he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. He's batting from the right side, so advantage goes to Max Gonzalez here as he's the right-handed pitcher. Here's your 1-0 home from Max. And it is line on the right side. Diving play by Cabrillo, but he is not going to be able to knock it down. It goes into right. And it was Soares who went over to third base there, reading the play the entire way. A good try by Cabrillo, but it just took a bad hop and just hopped right over where he positioned his glove. And when he tried to reposition it, it just carried the ball into right field. So it's just one of those freak plays that you try everything you can. It doesn't really matter in the end. So we got runners in the corners here with 2 outs. And here's Alex Tolbert. A .256 batting average, .312 slugging, and .384 on base percentage. The pitch from Gonzalez. And it is a ball as Steinhauer could not hold on to it. Score is 4-0 Ohlone College. Seahawks with 2 hits, both in this inning so far, here in the top of the 2nd. Max Gonzalez looking for his final putout here to get him out of this 2 runners on jam. This ball is popped straight up. Shepard says he's under it. And he records the final out. 2 runners stranded for the Seahawks here. 4-0 is your score. We'll be back in exactly 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, as we return back, and I return back into my stool. My beautiful stool that makes my ankle not hurt. Score is 4-0 Ohlone College. They had an explosive bottom of the 1st inning. They're looking for the same fortunes here in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and to started off is going to be Stevie Hom. I feel like I say this every single time there's an Ohlone game, but if you have a 9-hole hitter who is hitting at .333, slugging at .531, and on-base percentage of .415, you know what type of year you're having at the plate as a whole team. As Stevie Hom takes the 0-0 delivery, and it bounced to the plate, so now the count is 1-0. So you got the helicopter flying overhead again. The 1-1 in there for a strike, and Stevie Hom wanted to hold up there. He check swung, so I don't know if maybe he was He wanted that pitch, and he just let it go. That pitch is outside for a ball. And now it's your 2-1. Here it comes home. Swing and a miss from Stevie Hom. Whoa, that wind came out of nowhere. So it was perfectly calm there for just a second, and all of a sudden, whew, just came out of nowhere. Here's your 2-2 home. And it is bounced to the right side. The first baseman has it, and he's going to try it himself, and he's got it for the 3 unassisted. That's one thing about this Ohlone College squad. There's no easy put out. These guys know how to run the bases hard. And here's Takumi Miyano. And of course, Takumi in the last home game with Ohlone College recorded his first home run of the season. It was a soaring home run right over the 315 sign and left. And he's got the opportunity to do it here with the wind pushing 11 miles an hour out to left field. So he takes a pitch on the lower outside half of the plate for a ball. And Takumi is was batting at 400 starting today's game. 479 slugging, 575 on base as he hits this one on the ground, and from the pitcher to the first baseman it goes. 1-3 ground out. And here comes Damian Stone. And Damian Stone, it's been another one of the impressive bats for this Ohlone College squad. He's batting at 316 and coming into today's game has 1 home run on the ground to the right side. Second baseman to the first base in time for the out. So a quick inning there for this Ohlone College squad. They still lead, however, by a score of 4-0.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, as we return back to Ohlone College, Max Gonzalez looking impressive as ever. He's only allowed 2 hits so far here in the as we start the top of the 3rd inning, and due up is I'm looking at the I'm looking at the wrong lineup. Give me a second here. Due up is Dominic, the left fielder. Then we got the top of the order again, Jack Bollinger, and then Brady Chavez. And here's Dominic, who's playing in left field. And left field is one of the hardest outfields to play here, if not the hardest outfield to play here at Ohlone College, because at the time that we start, swing and a miss there from Dominic to start the at-bat. At the time that we start and the time that the game ends, the sun is setting on that side. So you're staring straight into the sun if you're playing in left field. So you got to make sure you got a good set of eyes if you want to play out there. Here's your 0-1. On the ground to the left side, but fouled. Now the count is 0-2. We're at 45 minutes exactly here of time played. About an hour pace for 3 innings. That's exactly how I like it. The 0-2 on the ground to the left side. Ibarra is up with it, throwing to first in time for the out. And scored that one, a 5-3. And here's Jack Bollinger. As I have to stop myself from saying Bellinger because I'm so used to saying that since Bellinger, of course, is a popular rival here for my San Francisco Giants. This is Bollinger, though. So he takes a strike on that 0-0 delivery. And Max Gonzalez proving again why he is just not afraid to attack the zone here. He's thrown 4 straight strikes here to start this inning. Here's his 0-1. Swing and a miss. Make that 5 straight strikes. So he's got a ton of movement here on his pitches. That pitch started in the zone and then it just broke straight out. And that was a fastball that just broke out of the zone somehow. Bollinger has to be thinking to himself, how do I stop that? On the ground here, Hom has to be quick with it. Throws it to first. Is it in time? Yes, it is. We call that 6 straight strikes now to start this inning. And here's Brady Chavez as so we have a confrontation here at home plate. Or not at home plate, it's down the first base line as the Seahawks coaches talking to the umpires over there as we'll take a break here for station identification.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And the confrontation is now over. So we return back here. Brady Chavez is batting now. That's not a sound we like from the canopy. The wind needs to relax here. Here's your 0-0 count to Brady. In there for strike 1. And Brady looking to try and get on base here. He's got 12 RBIs on the season so far. Here's your 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And McAnthony, why am I saying McAnthony Valdez? He's playing out in right field. Gonzalez really executing his pitches now, looking extremely impressive. Here's his 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's an immaculate inning for Max Gonzalez. Unbelievable. 9 pitches, all of them strikes, 2 groundouts, and a strikeout. And Valdez is throwing gas. We'll be back in a minute. You know Gonzalez is throwing gas, not Valdez. My ADHD is making me not focused. So yeah, there you go. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication class. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As it took longer to transition here, and this is lined into left field. It is going to stay in the park, however, as that looked great off the bat and sounded amazing off the bat. Ibarra takes the first pitch and lines out to left. So I was late on the return there. And here comes Valdez, who I keep on saying for some reason instead of Gonzalez. Why? I don't know. Just ask my grandmother. She calls me literally every other one of her grandsons' name except mine, and she does that to every one of her other grandsons as well. Strike in there for Valdez as he takes his 0-0 delivery. Yeah, it's a family thing, y'all. Your 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss from Valdez. Now it's 0-2.
Your dad showing up there, or you got practice out there?
Ohlone College with 3 hits and 4 runs scored. This ball is bounced to the left side. The shortstop making a running play, and he's got him. So that was a close play over there at first base. Now there are 2 outs here in the inning. As the wind needs to really just chill for a minute. Just stop. Although that's too much to ask Mother Nature. Mother Nature's going to do what she's going to do. Here's Shepard. He takes a strike in there. And now Cohen is absolutely locked in himself. So both pitchers have found their form here in the 3rd inning. Inside for a ball on that 0-1 delivery. So again, would like to thank everybody who's been watching so far. Ball's lined to left field for a base hit. Shepard absolutely crushed that ball.
You know what I can record after this?
Here's KW Quillisi. So I'm making the bet he'll be the next batter of the two-headed dragon home run leaders to hit their 7th home run first, and Quillisi, in my opinion, will get there first. No disrespect to Valdez, and he almost had it there as he swung and missed at the 0-1 delivery. It's both Valdez and Quillisi have kind of chillaxed with hitting home runs as of lately, but have been driving in runs still nonetheless. Test back at first base. It's been more of some of the smaller named guys that have been hitting home runs lately. A lot of the unlikely sources, if you will. Some of the more speed guys and typical leadoff hitters like Takumi and Damien. Another unlikely source in Barrelou, who's been hitting a lot lately. As Quillisi takes his 0-1, and it's called a strike. Here's your 0-2 now. And this ball is lined to the right. And a 3 unassisted, rather. 1 unassisted. 3 unassisted there for the final put out. And that'll be the end of the 3rd inning. And as we end the 3rd inning, we have exactly 54 minutes and 18 seconds of total play time in this game. We'll be back in exactly 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes, don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Comm Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
And as we return back to baseball action here at Ohlone College, of course, Max Gonzalez, 9 strikes. That's all it took in the previous half inning. He kind of got a half immaculate inning. However, I still think if you throw 9 pitches and get a put out in 3 pitches against 3 different batters, it's pretty immaculate in my opinion. Gonzalez is throwing some gas. He's definitely going to need a lot of that gas here as he's going to be facing the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Anthony, Javi, and Ryan. And here's Anthony now playing at shortstop. He's batting from the right side, and of course he's one of the more notable bats of this Seahawks squad. As he takes a ball. And of course, as I said before, McAnthony not afraid to throw some strikes, and he proved that in the previous half inning. As we await now his 1-0. He kicks and he deals. And it is chopped at the plate. Now the count is 1-0. It's a much cooler day this afternoon. Here's your 1-1. Let's bounce back to the screen for a strike. It's a much cooler day this afternoon than it has been lately here in the East Bay. As recently, I believe about 3 days ago, it got up to 80 degrees. I mean, we've been experiencing some very nice weather. That ball is fouled off to the right side, or the left side rather. However, this is perfect. Good afternoon jog weather, if I do say so myself. Here's your 1-2, and it is lined into right or into the left side, and Ibarra has trouble there trying to get it on the bad hop. And so they're going to score that in error. And Anthony takes first base. And standing in now is Ryan Matheson. He was batting at .315 to start this afternoon. .406 slugging, .441 on base. Here's your Ola delivery. And that's a ball. Here's your 1-0, Max Gonzalez. This one's bounced to the left side. Ibarra makes a nice play over there and gets him at second, but safe at first base. So we got one recorded out here, and Ibarra makes up for his blundered play out there in third base. He's saying, I got a good glove. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And he does. He does have a good glove. That last ball that he had trouble with was just a really bad hop, unfortunately. Standing in now is Kawana Soares. I'm sorry, is this Matheson? Oh, it is Matheson. So Javi Felix, my bad, was the previous batter. This is now Matheson. As he takes a ball. And then the count is 1-0. So standing at first is Javi. And Matheson is in the box. On the ground, Stevie Hom to second. Baraloo to first. In time for both of them. And a double play turned by this Ohlone College squad. We'll head into the bottom of the fourth inning. Score is still 4-0. Renegades.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return back, due up for the Ohlone College squad is going to be Steinhauer, Baraloo, and Stevie Hom. And of course, Steinhauer had the 2 RBI triple. Here he is now. He was coming into today's game batting under the Mendoza line. So I imagine he wants to have a multi-hit game here to get him over the Mendoza line. And he's so far doing a great job making an impact at the plate this afternoon as he takes a ball in the outside corner. Of course, Steinhauer batting from the left side. And the wind is actually going to help him push on his power side. It's kind of pushing out to right center. It's whipping back to center here and there, but mostly is pushing out to right center now. And Cohen found his stride in the previous half inning. Let's see if he can continue as he gets a called strike there on the outside corner, and the count is now 2-1. Steinhauer awaits his 2-1, and it is grounded. Cohen makes the play here, and he throws it to first in time for the out. Score that a 1-3. Here's Kyle Baraloo. And Kyle Baraloo, of course, has been very impressive at the plate. Outside for a ball. Here's your 1-0 home. He takes, and that's a strike. So it was inside and low, and that's exactly where you want it if you're a lefty. I think Baraloo thought it was too far inside, though, as he's going to try and lay down a bunt here on the left side. And it was a good bunt, but it rolls just barely foul. It was a great job, though, reading that by the third baseman over there. Felix did a great job reading that. Was able to diagnose that play before it could have potentially done some damage to the Seahawks. So now Cabrillo probably has his bunting situation out the window here on the 1-2 count. He takes an inside pitch for a ball. And the wind just will not give us a break today, huh? Here's your 1-2. Swing and a miss from Cabrillo, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Here's Stevie Hom. And now with the 0-1 or the 0-0 count, it is line into left. Stevie Hom on his horse, but he's going to fall victim to the 6-3 ground out. So that's going to be it for the bottom of the 4th inning as we head into the top of the 5th. Score is 4-0 Renegades. And we will be back in 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
And due up now for the Seahawks is going to be Kawana Soares, Kinsel Plunkett, and Alex Tolbert. That's your due-up spot for the Seahawks squad, who has only pushed across 2 hits so far and no runs. And Max Gonzalez, who has done an immaculate job so far, has his first pitch lined in the left center for a base hit. So I think the idea of trying to work the count now probably goes out the window with this game starting to expire here as we're in the midway point of this game, and the Seahawks squad has only had 1 runner in scoring position up to this point. So I imagine now they're going to try and attack early here, as Gonzalez has shown the tendency to throw a lot of strikes, and especially early in the at-bats. So let's see if that's the strategy here. 0-0, and it is on the ground. Hom to second from Cabrillo to Shepard in time for a double play. And only 2 pitches have been thrown in this inning, and there are 2 outs here. As this Ohlone College defense has come to play. As that, so far, it looks like my observation is correct. They're going straight to ambush tactics here. 2 first pitch swingings here. So I imagine this is going to be a take all the way. No. So that's a swing and a miss there on the first pitch, and I'm having trouble understanding what the Seahawks are trying to do here. So you definitely, especially with only 2 pitches being thrown and 2 outs, definitely want to tell your guy to work the count here. Now the count is 0-2. And Gonzalez almost had a 3-pitch inning just now. That would have been absolutely ridiculous. Here's your 0-2. And it bounces to the plate. And Gonzalez has forced the Seahawks squad to bounce into 2 double plays so far also. Here's your 1-2. Swing and a miss. Oh no, he got a piece of it. So I thought that was going to be a strikeout there. So did Max, apparently. So he pumped his fist and then he realized the batter, Tolbert, got a piece of it there. So Tolbert still alive here. Awaits this 1-2 from Max Gonzalez. This is lined foul to the right side. Of course, Tolbert's wearing the number 15, and the number 15, especially for San Francisco Giants fans, is a legendary number. Of course, Bruce Bochy wore the number 15 for quite a number of years and has won 3 championships with his team. And he is well missed. That's a take on the outside corner there, and it's a ball. 2-2 is the count. And Tolbert doing a great job working the count here. On the ground, Ibarra with a nice play and throws it to first in time for the out. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 5th as we head into the bottom of the 5th. The score is still 4-0, Ohlone College.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning me. I don't know what coast should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better life. Better days than Cabrillo with the girl. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the 5 by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And standing in now is Takumi Mano. And Takumi, who, of course, had his big game. Well, a big swing in the bat in the previous home game. He's going to try and lay down a bunt here down the first base line. He's got a good one, but he's going to be out. So he almost got across there with the ambush tactic bunt there. So due up for Ohlone College was Takumi. Now it's going to be Damian Stone, Ibarra, and Valdez is in the hole in case we get runners on. And of course, Damian Stone is what you would consider a very reliable center fielder. So he takes a pitch on the outside half of the plate for a ball. Here's his 1-0. Outside again, but that's going to be called a strike. Is Damian Stone, of course, one of the more reliable gloves for Ohlone College. The 1-1 swing and a miss. I mean, he'll make the big plays. So it looks like he might have tweaked himself there on that swing. He's favoring his hip now. He's got a really nice glove, but also he's able to make the routine plays very easily as he lines this one to the left side. And it's bouncing fair, and it finds grass over there. Stone is running hard, rounding second. He's trying for third. Nobody was covering third, but somebody gets back there and throws him out. Unbelievable. As he rounded second base, there was nobody covering third. And it was Felix who got back to his position over there in third as he was chasing that ball into left. And the left fielder yelled at him to go back. Left fielder missed it, however, and as Felix turned around, he saw Damian running down the line. So he immediately ran back to third base just in time to apply the tag there. So it was a great play, great recovery play there by the Seahawks. As Ibarra starts here 0-2 now. So he watches both of them. As a blunder turns into a nice play made by the Seahawks squad. And a grounder over there to Felix and throwing back to first in time for the out. And so a bizarre bottom of the fifth inning there. Leads us into the sixth inning. The score is still 4-0 Renegades.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcast. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return back to Ohlone College here, we have so far played a total of 1 hour and 17 minutes and 21 seconds here, and it is only the top of the 6th inning. I mean, this game has been so much faster paced compared to the rest of the games so far this season. Due up for the Seahawks is going to be Dominic. Then it goes back to the top of the order with Jack and Brady. That's your top of the order. That's your due up here in the top of the 6th inning. As this game is going extremely fast. I guess both starting pitchers have hot dates or something that they quickly want to get to after the game, because they are moving quickly through this game and recording outs extremely fast. Gonzalez with his 0-0 delivery bounces to the plate, and so the count is now 1-0. And Dominic has proven to be a bit of a tough out there in the 9 slot. Here's your 1-0. Swing and a miss. And I'd like to thank again our live audience for listening thus far. I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. It's been a quick-paced game. Go Renegades. Hope you guys are doing well. Swing and a miss there from Dominic. And Gonzalez is ahead here. 1-2. As the wind is now pushing out to straightaway right field. Gonzalez has his 1-2 popped straight up. Barrelow in shallow center makes the play. That's going to be your first recorded out of the inning. Standing in now is actually, it's not Jack Bollinger. And we get a, is that Jack? Let's see. Zach Hester is the new batter, as he swings and misses at his first pitch there. And Zach Hester, we haven't heard his name yet. Let's see what his bio says. He's a freshman. He's batting at 190, on base percentage of 261, and slugging at 286 as he takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. Let me pull up the roster sheet to get his full bio here. And Hester, right-handed thrower and right-handed batter. He's an outfielder, a utility outfielder, as he takes a ball there that bounces to the plate to make it 2-1. He's a utility outfielder, and he is batting at 5'10", 175 pounds. Went to Alameda, California, in Alameda High School. 2-1 outside for a ball. He's batting from the left side. So I guess the right-handed throwing and right-handed batting switch batter. So he's listed as a right-handed batter, so he's really a switch hitter. And this is line to the left. KW fighting the sun. Makes the nice play over there in left. There are 2 outs now, and here is Brady. So I'm going to pull out the old binoculars. This is about the time that Coach Curran starts making some defensive adjustments. I believe everybody is still playing in their natural spot. Brady lines this one to the left, and a diving play by Stevie Hom throws it to first. Not in time for the out. And Stevie Hom really looking like Brandon Crawford out there, making some extremely amazing plays. Making diving and jumping plays. Unfortunately, could not record the out. However, the effort is all that you should really care about on a play like that. It's a quick look from the binoculars, shows everybody is still in their natural position. Standing in now is Anthony. And Anthony has a chance here with a runner on to get the Seahawks back into a manageable spot here as he takes another pitch there for a ball. Count is now 2-0, so I can now update the count. There we go. And now here's your 2-1. In there for a strike. Nice pitch coming from Max Gonzalez there, as he is just absolutely attacking the zone aggressively. He's only given up 4 hits so far through 5 innings, and looking to go through his 6th here if he can get this final out. Line to the right for a foul, and now the count is going to be 2-2. And all Gonzalez has to do here is just execute with one more pitch. And he will have ran through 6 innings. Check swing, but no go. I thought he might have went there, but he held up, and it's 3-2 now. 3-2 with 2 outs. And a big spot here for the Seahawks, who have not had much to cheer about so far in this game. And all of that can change here with a base hit in the gap. The runner goes, and it's fouled off to the left side as they're with 2 outs here. The hit and run is definitely in effect. And taking that into an account, if I'm Anthony here, I know since we're definitely calling a hit and run here no matter what, I got to find a gap. I could possibly score a run there with Chavez running the bases, as he's going to be tested back at first to no avail. And so here we go. 3-2 is the count. The runner goes, and it's fouled back to the left side again on the ground. And so we'll reset and do it again. Gonzalez trying to find any way to put out Anthony here. And Javi Felix will be on deck in case he has a chance here in this inning. And I know for a fact the Seahawks would want him to have a chance. Fouled back to the left side again on the ground. And Gonzalez is staying persistent here, still executing his pitch. And here's your 3-2 again from Max Gonzalez. It is lined into left field. This has a chance out there. It is gone. And the Seahawks put themselves back in a manageable situation here, 4-2, and a 2-run homer from Anthony. And standing in now is Javi Felix, as the Seahawks have now breathed new life into this game. And Max Gonzalez has got to try and work his way out of this inning, who's done an absolutely amazing job so far. Throws a first pitch strike there on the 0-0 delivery. So there's some action in the Ohlone College bullpen. You have an individual who just picked up that home run ball. As that ball is fouled off to the right side. And for Anthony, that was his second home run of the season. So I imagine he probably wants that ball for himself. Here's your 0-2. And it is low and outside for a ball. Javi is batting from the right side, so the advantage goes to Max Gonzalez here as a right-handed pitcher. Here's your 1-2. In there, but it's going to be called a ball. So I thought that was going to be strike 3 right there. Gonzalez has got to try and work here to earn this putout. So one thing is clear, these Seahawks are just not going to give it to him for free. This ball is lined into center field. It looks like it's going to stay in the park. It does, as Stone makes the play out there in foul territory. And Gonzalez, who has gone through 6 innings, has only given up 5 hits and 2 runs, both of which came off the home run. Ohlone still leads. 4-2 is your score. We'll be back in exactly a minute.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey you, thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. I should go out, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better days, better days. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. Shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And so check my roster sheet here. Ian Cohen is still out there for this Seahawks squad as we return back to baseball action here at Ohlone College. The Seahawks have breathed new life into this game as they just hit a ball over the wall, which was good enough for 2 runs in the previous half inning. Anthony was the culprit of the 2-run homer, his second home run of the year. And due up for the Ohlone College squad is Valdez, Shepard, and Quillisi. So they'll try and work to earn back those 2 runs that were scored by the Seahawks as Valdez takes a first pitch ball. Here's your 1-0, and it is lined into left, but it's going to be fouled off. That looked kind of awkward. It looked like he didn't even hit it. It looked like he swung late, but it looked like it looked, at least off the bat, he didn't even get a piece of it, but apparently he did, and it was just weakly hit down the line, and the third baseman, Javi, did not even try and make a play on it. He just let it roll foul. So I'm sure Valdez would love to try and put himself in scoring position here with a deep base hit. So he swings and misses there to make the count 1-2. And here's your 1-2. In there for strike 3 called. And here's Jayden Shepard now. And Shepard has seen his batting average dip a little bit so far. However, his on-base percentage as impressive as ever. He lines this one on the ground, and that was some good pop, it sounded like. Well, I'm pretty sure we're all happy that that was fouled off to the left. This ball is lined to the left side. Shortstop with a nice play, throws it to first in time for the out. So we got 2 outs here. And here's KW Quillisi. We've got an hour and 32 minutes and 26 seconds of total play time here. And we're just about to finish the 6th inning. So this game is moving at a really fast pace because both pitchers have been pitching amazing so far, apart from a struggling first inning from Cohen, in which he has been absolutely dominant since. So he throws another strike in there, makes the count 1-1. His first pitch was inside for a ball, but this one was inside for a strike. KW Quillisi trying to find a way to get on base here. Swings and misses there, and strike 2. As this is exactly the type of game you would like to see from 2 teams that are pitching their aces. So far, a low-scoring game. And for Ohlone College, 4 runs is not low-scoring in baseball, but for Ohlone College it is. Swing and a miss for Quillisi. And Cohen does exactly what the Seahawks were hoping he would do, and throws up a fat donut here in the bottom of the 6th inning as we head to the top of the 7th. It looks like Max Gonzalez is going to come back out for another inning here. So we'll see what happens. We'll be back in exactly a minute. Don't go anywhere yet, folks.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turn me in. I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low.
You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return back to the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, I'd like to thank every single one of you who have been joining us so far, especially Matthew, aka Killamane, all the way out from Los Angeles on Silmar, California. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We got ourselves a dandy of a game. The Seahawks trying to pull together a 4-run comeback, and the Renegades looking to try and hold on here, possibly add to their lead here with only 3 more innings of game left to go. And due up for this Seahawks squad, we got Ryan Matheson, who is batting now, Kawana Soares, and Kinsel Plunkett. Swing and a miss there from Ryan Matheson. And Max Gonzalez is ahead in the count here, 0-1. If you guys haven't yet, I would highly recommend that you subscribe to our Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. We follow tons of live sports. On the ground here, Stevie Hom with a nice play. Despite the bad hop, is able to record a nice put out there. So there's one out here in the inning. And here's Kawana Soares. Yes, we are a multi-content channel here on the platform. We do gaming videos, we do sporting videos, we do unboxings, we do music reviews, a ton of different stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys would really enjoy all the stuff that we have. Here's your 0-0, in there for a strike. And Gonzalez not deterred after giving up that 2-run homer. Still sticking to his guns, and you gotta love that. On the ground hard, but Cabrillo is there to make the play. Throws it to first in time for the out. And a quick inning brewing here for Max Gonzalez. He's got 2 outs here in the inning. And standing in now is Kinsel Plunkett. And Plunkett has so far had himself a decent day. One of the few bright spots for this Seahawk lineup as he takes a ball. That pitch looked great. That looked like a strike to me, but again, I shall put myself in my place. I'm the announcer. The umpire is the umpire. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Great breaking stuff coming out of Max Gonzalez here. It could possibly be his final inning as he's got, or Ohlone got action in their bullpen. It looks like a right-hander is warming up. Can't quite tell who it is from over here. I believe it looks like number 33 over there. Here's your 1-1. Bounces to the plate. Now the count is 1-2. Or 2-1 rather. And so that's 33 over there. Here's your 2-1. And a check at first base. He says he holds up. So it's 3-1 now on a check swing. Let's get a name here to the pitcher who is warming up in the bullpen. That's Ethan Shaver. And your 3-1 is outside for a ball. So the Seahawks have one base runner. Here in this top of the 7th. And here is Alex Tolbert. And Tolbert standing in with the runner at first base. So he represents the tying run here as he takes a pitch on the outside for a ball. One hour and 40 minutes of total play time in this game. And what has been a short game thus far. 1-0. Swing and a miss from Tolbert. Gonzalez looking for any type of put out here with 2 outs in the inning. They're going to try and turn it back to this Ohlone College squad, who's going to have Steinhauer, Barrelou, and Hom do up next, as the 1-2 is going to be fouled off to the screen, and it's going to be strike 2. So we got a 1-2 count here. The wind pushing out to left, which helps Tolbert here, batting in the right side batter's box. Line in the center field. Stone says he's under it, and he is, and makes the play for the final putout. And so Max Gonzalez is through 7 here. He's given up 2 runs off of 5 hits. Ohlone College has also surrendered 1 error so far. And we'll be back exactly in a minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And Corey Steinhauer wasting absolutely no time. He wants to get up here and swing the bat immediately, as Cohen is still out there. He's going to be pitching his 8th inning, or no, his 7th inning, rather. I don't know why I thought it was the 8th inning. As Steinhauer fouls this one back to the screen. It's going to make it 0-1. And Ian Cohen, despite that first inning, has had a great performance so far. Strike 2 in there. And his fastball's got movement. You know, the pitchers that are the most dangerous are the ones that have movement and seaming in their fastballs. Here's your 0-2, and it is fouled back to the screen. Steinhauer trying to battle, as he always does. Ohlone College, I imagine, would love to push across a run or two here in this half inning. Give themselves some cushion here, with possibly the bullpen coming in here, as that ball goes inside and almost hits Steinhauer. It's 1-2 now. And now with your 1-2 count, here it comes from Cohen. Line back, and that was a sinker ball, it looked like. As Soares actually made a barehanded play, as it fouled back to the screen, and then it shot back like a slingshot throwing an Angry Bird. And Cohen, or rather, Soares made a barehanded catch. Imagine his hand is hurting like all heck right now. Here's your 0-2, fouled back. And Corey Steinhauer Just again, just not willing to die without a fight. You gotta love that. That's just a trait in a player that you'd like. Inside for a ball. As he had a count earlier in the game where he started in an at-bat 0-2, and he worked his way back to a 2-2 count, and he constantly does this. And now that pitch is bounced to the plate, and it's 3-2 now. So there's definitely some action in that Seahawk bullpen. Can't quite pick out a number or see any identification as to who it might be in the bullpen, but there is somebody warming up over there. 3-2. Swing and a miss from Steinhauer. And now there's one out here in the inning. Here comes Cabrillo. And Cabrillo's been coming up with some clutch at-bats in recent time here for Ohlone. And Ohlone really needs a clutch at-bat or two here to get some more cushion, as that first pitch is well outside for a ball. And Cohen has this one line high and deep to center field. It looks like it's got too much sun, and no, it doesn't. It bounces and finds some grass, and Cabrillo falls down rounding second, but he is in there for a triple. As the center fielder was chasing it down, he thought he had it, and he just dropped it. And Cabrillo again coming up with a huge base hit here as a productive out scores a much-needed run. And we got a mound visit here, as this might be it for Ian Cohen. We're going to take a break for station identification.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting.
And it looks like he's not, as both Mr. Gonzalez and I thought that Cohen was definitely, Cohen was going to be coming out of this game, but he is not. And so Stevie Hom is going to come up here in one of the biggest spots that he has had all season here. As Ohlone probably looking here, if not for a base hit, but a productive out to score a run here with Cabrillo at third base. And Cohen going to pitch the most important at-bat of the afternoon, as that's a swing and a miss there from Stevie Hom, and he's going to take a walk here to recollect his thoughts. Now he's going to take a practice swing as he calls time. And Cohen with the most important at-bat of this game, trying to find an out here. Pops straight up into center field. It looks like it might be shallow center. Center fielder's coming in, and he doesn't get it. It finds some grass, and Hom is into second. An RBI double, and the score is now 5-2 Renegades. And an absolutely big base hit there for the Renegades. And with Takumi Mano coming up now. And Takumi, of course, is the leadoff batter for this Ohlone College squad this afternoon. So we got the top of the order coming up, 1, 2, and 3, with only one out here in the inning. As Ohlone pushes across a much-needed insurance run, and Cohen is going to ask for a reread of his signs. Make sure that him and the catcher Soares are on the same page. So they have to go to a sequence of signs here with Cabrillo at second base. So that first pitch is well outside for a ball. And Takumi was telling me prior to this game that he was hit by a curveball. He doesn't even know what pitch hit him. He thinks it was a curveball right on the shin. He was showing me the gnarly bruise that he got from it. He got hit in the shin and then on the arm. So he takes a strike there. And so he had a rough road trip apparently. And here's your 1-1 delivery from Cohen. No. Takumi is going to ask for time. He's wearing his shin guard also. So I imagine if he wasn't wearing his shin guard when he got hit, it could have potentially done something worse to him than a bruise. Although it's a gnarly bruise. Here's this 1-1 delivery. And it is just high for a ball. As Takumi does squat down in his batting stance. So it's a bit difficult to try and get a clean strike on him because... Let me get his height actually. Let me not speculate here because I am bad at speculating heights. So he fouls this one off to the left side. It's going to make it a 2-2 count now. So Takumi is 5'11". And when he squats down, he probably looks more like 5'9" when he squats down to his batting stance. So makes it hard to throw a pitch against him. Here's your 2-2 from Cohen. Checks the runner at second. Now checks again. Now he throws. And it is lined high to left field. It looks like it's going to stay in the park, however, and it does. And Barrelou is not going to be able to move up as the left fielder almost dropped it out there and left. And got a couple oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Go, Damien.
And here's Damian Stone now. As Takumi got a lot of that pitch, but not enough to push it over the wall there. And Damian Stone standing in now. And potentially could push across another much-needed insurance run. As he lines this one high and deep to right field at the wall. But caught on the warning track right around that 355 sign as the ball was absolutely crushed by him. Looked like off the bat it might have left the yard. So we head into the 8th inning. The score is 5-2 Renegades. And we'll be back in exactly a minute. Don't go anywhere, Renegade family.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turn me. I don't know what coast should I go home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find a better life. Better days in the open. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Siphoning high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
We got a new pitcher to tell you about. This is going to be Cade Castillo. And so let me find my Ohlone College stat sheet here. Let's tell you about Cade Castillo's season so far. Cade has pitched 22 innings. This is going to be his 16th appearance. He's only given up 21 hits, 14 runs. 8 of them are earned runs. 9 walks to 18 strikeouts. He has a 3.27 ERA. That's going to be your relief pitcher for this Ohlone College squad here in the top of the 8th inning. And we got Dominic the leadoff spot, and Brady due up for this Seahawks squad, which is down by 3. And right now, I imagine trying to get on their horse. Zach Hester is going to be the leadoff spot. He's in the hole right now, or rather on deck in the hole. And hitting is Dominic as Castillo has his first pitch fouled off to the right side. And Castillo, of course, is a submarine thrower. He's an underhander. And so he's going to be working the lower half of the plate in the strike zone. So that ball is fouled off to the right side. And now it's 0-2. Mr. Gonzalez saying a very wise quote here. Keep it up, keep it up. 3 runs ain't enough. The 0-2, and it is popped straight up into center field, and Damian Stone jogging over to get under it and makes the play for the first out. Let's see, is there any defensive switches to tell you about? Yes, and we got Clay playing out in left field over there. So that's going to put an end to KW's night. So I knew that this was around the time that we're going to start making some defensive switches here, as Coach Curran switches to a more defensive lineup towards the final innings. And I imagine here on the ground for a second out. I imagine now with a very close game, there's going to be a lot of defensive switches in the 9th inning. Standing in now is Brady Chavez. And on deck is Anthony, who hit the 2-run homer in the 6th inning. On the ground, Chavez is going to be safe, as Baraloo had to dash back over close to where the bag is over there at second base, as he was playing farther off to the right side. They were playing their natural positioning closer to the middle of the infield. He was playing off to the right side and could not corral it and throw it back to first in time. And so here is Anthony in another big spot, who homered in the 6th inning, bounced her to the plate, and back to first in time for the out. So Ohlone College, danger averted there. So we'll head into the bottom of the 8th inning. They still lead by 3. We'll be back in a sec, Ohlone family.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
We got a new pitcher for this Seahawks squad. It's Brady Chavez, the sophomore. He's a right-handed pitcher, also listed as an outfielder. And so He is coming in, his 14th appearance so far in the season. He's got a win-loss of 0-2. However, he has 3 saves on the season. He's a relief pitcher, which is why his win-loss is in the negative, unfortunately. He has 25 in a third innings pitched, 27 hits given up, 18 runs allowed, and 8 runs earned, 12 walks to 22 strikeouts. He's given up 1 homer and has a 2.81 ERA. So that's going to be your relief pitcher here for this Seahawks squad. That's going to do it for Cohen's afternoon. He went through 7 innings, only giving up 7 hits and 5 runs. As Ibarra lines this one to left field, and the left fielder's under it for the out. And Ibarra's gotten a couple of first pitch outs this afternoon. Here's McAnthony Valdez now. Shepard is on deck. As it was a do-up, it was Ibarra, Valdez, and Shepard. And then it would be Clay in the hole as KW's night is over. And that's a ball there to start off the at-bat. And a strike to come back after the first pitch ball from Brady. Now Brady with the 1-1. Almost hits Valdez. And makes the count 2-1. As we've reached the 4 hours and 30-minute mark of the day. Grounder to the left side there, and that's going to be an out. And Valdez is the second out of the inning. It's 4:30. We got 2 hours, 1 minute, and 57 seconds of total play time in this game. Here's Jayden Shepard. Sees Loney's last chance for a possible insurance run here. Or he's possibly Ohlone's last chance at an insurance run here. As he takes a pitch on the outside half of the plate for a ball. This ball is fouled off to the screen, and heads up, everybody, as it lands right in the visitors' bleacher section. Almost bonked somebody in the back of the head.
Good thing you got a cover here, huh?
Yes, Mr. Gonzalez. Good thing indeed. As Mr. Gonzalez said, good thing I have a cover. Yes, somebody gifted me a free canopy. And I'd, again, like to thank them. 2-1. On the ground. And a good play over there at third base. Shepard dives, and he is safe. The ball gets past the first baseman. He is running to second. He stretches it into a double. And here's Clay now. And with 2 outs, Clay is definitely looking for a gap here, as he can run the bases pretty well. And let's take a look at his hitting numbers, as I don't actually have them recorded. This is his first at bat of the afternoon. And Clay has a 175 batting average as he swings and misses there at the first pitch. 175 batting average, 4.11 on base percentage, 200 slugging. He has no recorded home runs or triples on the season. However, he is not an everyday player, so I imagine if he was an everyday player, he probably would have recorded at least 1 triple by now. It's like I said, he is a very fast base runner. The 0-1 from Brady. Inside for a ball. On deck is Corey Steinhauer. Going to be huge for him right now to possibly come up to hit after an RBI possibly from Clay. And this ball is popped straight up in foul territory. And it is dropped by the third baseman over there in foul territory as he almost made a play there.
How could that not have been done? Who missed that? All right, Sixer, here you go.
And a gift of life here given by the Seahawks to Clay. And let's see what Clay can do here with that gift. Let's see if he can find a gap possibly and score a run. It's in a very close game like this. You can really got to take all the runs you can get at this point. Fouled back, straight back to the screen. As I imagine, we should be suspecting a pitching change coming in the next half inning for Ohlone College. Possibly Ethan Metters. Here's your 1-2. Once again to Clay. Lines this one on the ground. The third baseman is going to try and tag Shepard, and he does as he tumbles over Shepard. And that's going to be your final out. And so, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Up by 3, 5-2, bottom of the 9th inning, and we will be back in exactly 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we lead into the 9th inning here, I would like to thank a couple of people once again. As always, our athletic director, Chris Warden, for allowing us to have the ability to do every live stream that we have done so far. I would like to thank Coach Curran of the baseball team for approving me to come and be a part of this broadcasting journey and always giving me words of encouragement. I really appreciate all that you guys have done, and I'd like to also thank our live audience as well as the Ohlone College baseball team. As we head into the top of the 9th inning, Cade Castillo is still out there. He's in line for a possible 2-inning save as he throws a first pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. And the Giants just scored to tie their spring training game against the Oakland A's. Swing and a miss there. And batting is Javi Felix. And so we got Javi Felix, Ryan Matheson, and then Kawana Soares due up. And in the hole is Plunkett. And this ball is lined to the left side and fouled. Castillo looking for his put-out pitch here. In a 1-2 count, the pitch Line into center field. Stone running after it, and he's going to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 2.
And standing in now is Ryan Matheson. 5-2 is your score here. Castillo with his 0 delivery fouled off to the left side. The count is now 0-1. So again, I would like to say, unfortunately, due to a prior engagement, I will be missing the next Ohlone home game, which will be happening Saturday, this coming Saturday. Swing and a miss there from Matheson, and Castillo dominating this at-bat now, up 0-2. So, unfortunately, this Saturday against Monterey, or not Monterey, it will be against Mission. I will unfortunately not be able to broadcast it. It's that 0-2 is outside and low for a ball. So I'd like to thank everybody in the comments section so much for the words of encouragement. 1-2. Inside, called strike 3. And Castillo has his breaking stuff working exquisitely. And is 1 out away here from recording a 2-inning save. Standing in now is Kawana Soares. And he services as a last hope of sorts here for this Seahawks squad. Down by 3. He's definitely got to get on base by any means necessary here. And this ball is fouled off to the right side. Count is now 0-1. And so for Ohlone College, got Mission College on Thursday and then Mission College on Saturday. Thursday is an away game and Saturday is a home game. And Cade throws it inside for a ball there. So here's your 1-1 count now. Bouncer to the plate. The next Ohlone home game that I will be able to do is going to be against Hartnell College on Tuesday. And, of course, there is a game happening at Monterey Peninsula on Saturday the 16th, which is what I am planning to do as an away game. That 2-1 just outside for a ball. So he's in danger of walking Soares aboard here. And Soares calls a time. So just keep in mind, everybody, on the 16th, I'm hoping to go to Monterey Peninsula with the team. If that happens, you will be seeing a broadcast, hopefully. So we'll see. 3-1. Fouled off to the left side, and it's 3-2.
Come on, bud.
And Castillo looking for his final put-away pitch here of the afternoon. As the wind pushes out to right field, 4:42 p.m. on the ground. Barely dives, and he cannot get it. And it's going to be a base hit as Barely almost had an absolutely amazing play over there, but just barely fell short by an inch. Great effort over there by Barely to try and knock that ball down. And standing in now is Kinsel Plunkett, and the tying run is on deck for the Seahawks as Soares does his job here and gets on base. And now for Plunkett, the job is exactly the same. Get on base by any means necessary. Outside for a ball. And the count is now 1-0. As Castillo was attacking the zone, and so far it looks like he's having a little bit more trouble attacking the zone. Let's see if he can try and work back into the zone. There he goes. In in there for a strike. And oh my goodness, my canopy is taking off. It's taking off for flight. Relax, wind, please. Just a couple more pitches. The 1-1 inside for a ball. It was a great pitch out of Castillo, but an even better take out of Plunkett. So the wind is pushing out straight to left field, which helps Plunkett here as his power side is the left side of the field. Strike in there, and it's 2-2. Plunkett, of course, is batting from the right side, and Castillo is looking for a final strike here and a final put-away pitch of the afternoon. Outside for a ball. And now the count is 3-2. Another 3-2 count here with 2 outs. Castillo has to stay beside himself here and execute for one more pitch. And this Seahawks squad's got to stay patient and find the right pitch. The runner goes, but it is going to be a ball anyways. And the tying run now comes to the plate with 2 runners on and 2 out. And don't look now, but drama again here in the 9th inning. What is an Ohlone game without drama in the 9th inning? It is a not complete experience, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a mound visit. And infield is just going to intervene together as Cabrillo and Steinhauer both go in and talk to Castillo. And we actually have a brand new batter here for this Seahawks squad. So let's get a name here. Batter is number 25, Dalton Renaud. He is a catcher. He's batting at 100, on base percentage of 182, and slugging at 150 as he swings hard and misses at the first pitch to make it 0-1. He has no recorded home runs or triples, but he does have an RBI. The 0-1 bounces to the plate, and now it's 1-1. With the 1-1 count, Castillo is looking for anything here that can get him that final put out. Swing and a miss there, but it gets past Steinhauer, and both runners are going to advance. The count is now 1-2. And Castillo now, all he has to do is just execute one more pitch. He's in a 1-2 count. So he's got some pitches to work with here. Of course, all breaking stuff and a sinker. He's got a slider, a changeup, and a sinker that he can work with here. Here's your 1-2. And it is low and outside for a ball. So that was the sinker there. Again, we're here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-2 is the score. Swing and a miss. And that's going to do it. Castillo gets the final strikeout with the tying run at the plate. But everybody can breathe a sigh of relief, a breath of fresh air. Ohlone College has just won their 26th game in a row. And once again, just a quick check of the schedule, as today's game against the Seahawks was a success. Ohlone will be on the road on Thursday at Mission College, and they will be home against Mission College on Saturday, so I really highly encourage you guys to show up. Unfortunately, like I said, I will not be able to produce a live stream for this game. Ohlone College, I will be back, however. That's going to happen on Tuesday the 12th. It's going to happen at 2:30 p.m. Then Thursday the 14th against Hartnell, That's going to be a road game Saturday the 16th against Monterey Peninsula. Possibly I could end up doing that game. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Again, so thankful for all of you guys that are showing your support for not only the school but myself. Thank you, Athletic Director Chris Warden, and everybody else who is an extension to our beautiful college here at Ohlone College. For anything Ohlone sports, keep it here at the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. I'm Romano Golan, your play-by-play analyst.